She opened it. She cracked the seal on it and then threw it in there. What? So have you seen the viral video of the man that got pulled over by police and then they end up with an officer that pulls him over, plants some evidence and tampers with some evidence in order to get him arrested?
Oh, hell no.
Oh, so this one is crazy. So this guy got pulled over because they suspected that he was driving with a suspended license. Then the video catches the officer finding some liquor and then pouring it out and then claiming that he was driving under the influence and that he had been drinking.
Yo.
So, and then I also tried to claim that he was smoking next man, but they didn't find anything. But it's caught all on the officer's video cam and the officers conspiring to get him arrested. So not only is the video crazy, but then what they said afterwards is even more crazy. But this is the video.
Let's go.
Calvin Riley. He's being stopped by the Tallahassee Police Department on Southland Road.
Hello, sir. I'm Officer Oliver with Tallahassee Police Department.
She'll plant evidence of an empty liquor bottle in Riley's car before arresting him for an alleged DUI. Riley's license is suspended, and officers decide to arrest Riley on a first offense for his suspended license.
Would you be willing to do some voluntary field sobriety exercises?
Not really.
Okay. Here, go ahead and step out of the vehicle for us.
They didn't tell him the consequences of refusing that voluntary test.
Just go ahead and face the corner of the car for us. Your license is
After
suspended.
detaining Riley, they ask him if he smoked any marijuana.
Mr. Riley, I got a quick question for you.
No problem.
So I smelled marijuana in your vehicle. Did you recently smoke?
No.
Once he's arrested for driving with a suspended license, they can search his car. Officer Oliver leaves the car, does a 360, and then goes back in the car, retrieving a sealed liquor bottle and pours it out.
So this is the part where it gets grimy. They're trying to hit him with a DUI, right? So she first says, I smell some marijuana. There's no marijuana in the car. The guy didn't smoke, from what we can tell. Then she searches the car and she finds this liquor bottle, but the liquor bottle is sealed.
You can hear it while
You
she's
can
opening
have a
it.
sealed liquor bottle, right? So watch what she does. This is so grimy.
That was the sound of the seal on the liquor bottle breaking. Here's another angle. While Officer Muth questions Riley about marijuana again,
Did somebody else smoke in your car earlier?
Oliver tosses the empty bottle into the passenger seat. They don't find any marijuana in the car. Here's Officer Oliver implying to Officer Muth that the empty bottle was likely what was in a cup in Riley's center console.
Cover where like the knee would sit. There's an opening, and he had it like tucked. Okay. And then the whatever he had in his cup also stuck.
So she's telling them that she found liquor like that. He was stashing it when it is sealed. That is not
Then
legal.
Officer Muth tells a senior officer that they found open alcohol in the car, in both a bottle and a cup.
Did y'all search the car?
Yeah.
Okay, nothing in there?
Yeah. Well, okay, so he had a bunch of alcohol stashed in there, but
Nothing open or anything?
yeah, open.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What? So he asks her, is the alcohol open?
She
Says,
said yes.
she opened it. She cracked the seal on it and then threw it in there. What? And then claims
I
that
don't
he
even know
had
how to react, but thank God this was caught
on camera. Exactly. And then also saying that he had it stat. He just had it in his car.
Right,
What are you
it was just
talking-
sitting there. Hell, he had a stash.
What? Of a closed bottle? Like the hell?
Right.
Yeah, in his like Tervis in the center console, he had a mixed drink, and then under his knee he had a like little bottle of vodka tucked away.
When officers group to discuss the case, they all ask each other if their body cameras are off.
Still on. Any evidence of that?
Marijuana.
Yeah.
Are you still on?
We don't need evidence. Do you have any evidence in the mirror?
No.
Don't matter.
Don't worry about it.
We're going to put him in jail. He's going.
Wow.
The video ends at this point. Riley's arrest report states, quote, a search of Riley's vehicle yielded a small bottle of vodka that was opened in a pocket in the driver's seat cover. Riley's case begins on Friday, April 5th in the Leon County Courthouse in Tallahassee.
So that is terrible, right? But it gets worse because you would think that after this video came out, and of course it came out, and there was severe outrage about it, that the police
Basically framed somebody.
Basically framed them. But you would think that they would come out and be like, you know, denounce what happened and, you know, have some type of penalties against the officer who did this. Nope. They defended. This is what the Tallahassee Police Department had to say. The Tallahassee Police Department is aware of portions of body-worn camera that began circulating on social media 2 days before a case was set to go to trial. trial. We have thoroughly reviewed the incident and did not find any evidence of misconduct. Like, we ain't watch her crack the seal on that bottle. We are confident with the charges and we respect the judicial process and believe that it is vital for a fair trial. Therefore, we will make the full video available for release after the trial has been concluded. It is reprehensible that video intended to sway a jury and do a disservice to those involved in this trial will be released and when and how it was, said Police Chief Lawrence Revel. We are committed to adhering to and enforcing the law while conducting ourselves in an ethical and moral manner. Additionally, we condemn any attempts to manipulate or impede the judicial process as seen with the release of this video. We assure the public that we will continue to do our part to ensure justice is served while upholding the principles of fairness, transparency, and integrity. Now, unless they have a video where they find a second bottle that is half open, if we are to go off what we see here, it looks like a gross misconduct by this officer, and she literally lied to not only on her charges but to her superior officers.
To her office, yes. I mean, standing right there, like, and they got the word integrity up there
with big bold letters. So after that video came out and after they replied, the Florida Second Judicial Circuit Public Defender's Office accused the Tallahassee police officer of misconduct during the traffic stop. They went on to file on April 4th a motion to dismiss the charges in the case of Calvin Riley, saying Riley has been falsely accused of driving under the influence and driving with a suspended license. The arrest happened on South Monroe Street on May 7, 2023. In the court filing, Yuri's office said body cam footage shows a clear instance of police misconduct. The court should not permit the government to continue with this prosecution. Thus, the court should dismiss this case with prejudice. In the filing, Yuri's office called this act egregious. Officer Oliver putting the altered bottle back into the car lacks any reasonable explanation, even under the guise of there being a policy prohibiting the impoundment of liquids, Yuri's office said. TPD said in a statement that they are aware of portions of body-worn cameras circulating on social media. And then Mr. Calvin came out with a statement saying that I would like to let her know that I think she owes me an apology for being judgmental, disrespectful to me, and accusing me of doing something and having something. And I feel sorry for her colleague because she kind of was like put in a situation to go along with her harassment to an extent. So it doesn't seem like this guy necessarily has any hard feelings, but he definitely wants justice to be served and he deserves it. If what we see is the entire video, and look, I've seen these police departments when it comes to social media now, they are not shy about defending themselves. So if there was another video with more information, I'm pretty sure they would have added that in that reply.
They would have put that out
exactly.
And buried this other video.
Exactly. And been like, well, no, that's not the whole video. This is what happened. Or they would have said it in their statement that they found a second bottle. But even when she talks, she doesn't discuss two bottles. She says that we found one stashed right here on the driver's side.
And that's that.
She doesn't say anything about a second bottle. She talks about a mixed drink, but we don't have any proof that there was a mixed drink at all. And we also don't have any information regarding whether or not he passed the breathalyzer. And if that's the case, then they would have put that in their report as well, I believe.
They 100%.
Hey, he failed a breathalyzer once we got to the police station.
100%.
Exactly. So unfortunately, it seems like this was a gross misconduct on the police department's point, and this is the reason why body cameras are so important and why we have to make sure that the people who are supposed to be serving and protecting are actually doing their jobs. But it's too many times and have been too many times where they go unchecked and get to do whatever they want, and then people are just left to deal with their lives being in shambles because the DUI is damn near like a felony now. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
That is a huge strike on your record and can have consequences for years to come. So for you to throw that on somebody and you literally just made a bunch of shit up, it's crazy.
That completely could affect the rest of his future.
Exactly.
100%.
Yeah, so it's sad, but goddamn.
I wonder how her team looks at her like, bitch, you just lied right to us.
To be honest, with the way that the police department is acting and from the comments that I saw on Facebook where they posted their reply, it seems like this is a situation where people who are familiar with the area know that the police are known for being like this and have this type of predatory behavior. And unfortunately, it just looks like poor man got screwed by the system for absolutely no reason.
No reason.
I mean, yeah, he deserved to go to jail because he was driving without a license. That's fair enough. But for you to throw some extra charges on there,
for what?
It's
like,
crazy.
what quota was you trying to meet?
Yeah, so unfortunately, that's what happened. Let us know in the comments what you think. But as we get updates, and if there is a second video that proves that the police did exactly what they were supposed to do, I would love to see it, and I would love to correct this because I would hope that this is not the way that they act. But unfortunately, this is the way that it seems at this point.